Hello, Algebra 1 students. Looking at Mr. Fry's Chapter 2, Quiz 2, it says to solve each proportion and explain your reasoning. So what you're going to have to do is for number 4 and 5, you're going to have to solve these. You're going to take, if you're doing your proportion, you do cross multiplication 2 times x, so it's going to end up looking like this. 2 times x plus 10 to get you started, and then the 4 times the 3 equals the 12. Okay? And then go ahead and do your, distributive property, and then, try to get x on one side. Same thing here, cross multiplication. So you're going to have 5 times the a plus 1, and then you're going to have 10 times a, which is going to look like this. Go ahead and then do your distributive property, and then isolate the variable, and you'll be good. For the next set, in the diagram, triangle ABC is congruent to PQR. Find each side length. So 6BC. So looking for BC. So this looks like it's maybe upside down. So BC should be compared to should be compared to 8. Okay, so you're going to have 12 is to 9 as x is to 8. So you could do 12 is to 9 as x is to 8. Okay, and then CA. CA, so this would be the bottom of it. So, we could do 12 is to 9. Again, 12 is to 9 as x is to 10. X is to 10. Okay. What percent? Okay, now we do some percentages. What percent of 60 is 12? So, we have n percent of 60, so times 60 is 12. And then you would just solve for n, so divide both sides by 60, and make sure you make it look like a percent, so move the decimal properly. What is, so n is 30%. You could change that to a decimal right now, times 70, so times 70. So you just do that. You just take 70 times 0.3, and you'd get your answer there. For number 10, your car gets 30 miles per gallon on the highway. If gas costs $4.20 per gallon, how much does it cost to drive your car per mile? So, you'd have to set up this problem to figure out, what per mile is going to be for your car. For number 11, Gardner has 15 feet squared garden. If she increases to a 24-foot square garden, by what percentage does she increase the area of the garden? So, find the difference between these two, and then compare that to the original to see what kind of increase it is. Hopefully you're slowing this down as I'm just going through this quickly, just reading through it, providing the accommodations, and giving you a little bit of clarification for the interventions. So do you understand the last one here before we get to an extra credit? Number 12, how are ratios and proportions the same, and how are they different? So ratios and proportions, think about that. How would they be the same? How would they be different? And for extra credit, you have an error analysis. The length of an object is exactly 20 centimeters. A student says that a measurement of 19 centimeters represents a percent error of 95%, while a measurement of 21 centimeters represents a percent error of 105%. Explain what the student did wrong, and what are the correct percent errors. Now that one's extra credit, so you don't have to really do that one, but if you want to give it a try, maybe you can get some points on it. And good luck with this test.